Welcome to the Run Lift Mom podcast, where we're talking about running, lifting, and momming, not necessarily in that order. This is a quick tip episode, and you guys, we're talking all about Halloween costumes. That's right, this is a really quick episode with first, some really easy costumes you can make, likely out of things that are in your closet already. Second, things you can consider if you are with child and a expecting mother runner this year. And then third, what to consider if you're actually going to move in your costume, like run in a race, what not to do. Without further ado, let's talk Halloween costumes. All right, I'm going to take you through 3 things that you likely already have in your closet. Super easy. Number 1, an ancient mummy. Hey, bonus points if you're a mom. Get it? Is that punny? Mummy? Mommy? Yes. Okay, listen up. You're going to do a white top. You're going to do some sort of white bottom. If it's the Zaya Active Stay Golds, oh, I love you so. And then you're going to do some white sneakers. You guys, this is really easy. And then you're going to wrap yourself in toilet paper. The messier, the better. This is one that photographs really well. And your kids can get in on the fun either as little mummies themselves or in wrapping you up in that toilet paper. So much fun. The second thing, a 1980s aerobics instructor. Yes, look, I'm a child of the 80s. I remember this style and I know that you do too. Here are the items that you need. You need a whole piece swimsuit, some leggings, and then to make leg warmers, what you're going to do is get some high socks. You're going to cut off the foot part, and then you're going to scrunch them down at the bottom of your calves. Bonus points if any of these items are like a bright neon color. And then also, of course, with your hair, get that high ponytail, crimp your hair, do the sweatband, big earrings, blue eyeshadow. You know what to work with. And hey, if you can stay in character all night long, we're going to love ya. The third thing that I want to recommend, and again, this is something you've probably got in your closet. You guys, you can be a black cat. Cue the Janet Jackson. Do those black basic leggings. You're going to do black on top. And then you can make your own kitty ears out of like aluminum foil, felt, a headband. If you really want to go all out, you can go to Target and do this for less than $5. You guys, a cat is really easy. For that tail, you can do any type of fabric. Just wrap it up. You can knot it to make sure it stays its shape. You guys, this is so easy. Use eyeliner for the whiskers. And then, of course, you can give yourself a cute little pink nose. So again, right in your closet, that's a mummy, a 80s aerobic instructor, or a kitty cat. Are you expecting? I want to give you a couple ideas in that realm as well. First and foremost, everybody loves to see a pumpkin on that pregnant belly. You guys, this one is super easy. You are looking for an orange shirt, and then you just need some fabric glue and some felt to make that jack-o'-lantern face. It's really cute, it photographs well, and it's just an awesome memory. The second one, and this is my personal favorite because I did it when I was pregnant with my first, is to be a kettlebell. Yes, you heard me right. So the kettlebell is really easy. It's simply a long sleeve shirt. If it can be seamless or form-fitting, that's a best case scenario. And then you're going to cut out a big hole for your belly. You'll put a seamless or some sort of form-fitting black tank top underneath. So can you visualize this? Your belly is quite literally sticking out of that hole. I've got a picture for you, so just swipe up or click details, and then you're using that fabric glue and black felt to put a handle on the top. I did bright pink with this, and so that black kettlebell really popped out, and it was a really easy, simple, memorable costume. Okay, so if you are running in costume, if you've got some sort of event that you're going to, some sort of race maybe where you get to dress up, you guys, it can be so much fun. Like, it can legit make the worst feeling race feel good just because you're dressed up in an awesome costume. But there are some considerations that you want to make. So first and foremost, choose the materials wisely. One year, I was a sandwich board style snowflake, and you guys, it didn't go that well. And here's when I knew. I took a step. Y'all, I made the actual snowflake part of this cardboard so stiff, it knocked my knee down every time I tried to pull it up to run. I didn't test it prior to race day. So that is going to be the second piece of advice I want to give you. Choose your materials wisely is number one. And then number two, test it before race day. If you can do some sort of activewear base, that's going to be a best case scenario. But I mean, there was also that time I was Katniss Everdeen and my big long feather cape, I was the girl on fire, got really, really heavy as I started to run. So whatever materials you use, even if you're starting with an activewear base, make sure that you do a test run of these things prior to your actual race or doing that running. Guys, you can add to store-bought costumes really, really easily, putting leggings or shorts or whatever underneath. It can be just so much fun. Wigs are not great for running. Lots of accessories, not great for running. Think about what it's going to feel like to carry things, or in the case of a wig, to have something that's not breathable on your head. So as with any type of race or running conditions, you want to think about the course, the weather, the conditions themselves in terms of weather, and then think about what you're running in. You guys, I hope you have so much fun running in costume this year. Thank you so much for listening to the Run Lift Mom podcast. I want to let you know that you can swipe up in the podcast player that you're in to see the show notes. That's going to take you to my website and you're going to get a deep dive on today's show. Cool, huh? You can think of it as a blog post that complements what was covered today with all of the links and resources discussed. Don't forget to check out the podcast partners as well with some really great offers for you. And until I get into your earpiece again, remember, for while bodily training is of some value, godliness is of value in every way, as it holds promise for the present life and also for the life to come. That's from 1 Timothy 4:8, and this has been the Run Lift Mom podcast. Hey, Run Lift Mom listeners, you know I'm the mom of 4 kids under age 5, and therefore I am always looking for ways to work smart, not hard. Anchor is the smartest way to make a podcast. Let me tell you why. First of all, there are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, but Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you, so then it can be heard on places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a whole lot more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It is quite literally everything you need all in one place. And y'all, it's free. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Even though this is a presidential election, there are many more candidates on the ballot besides the president. Go to Ballot Ready for a nonpartisan guide to your entire ballot. From there, you can compare candidates based on stances on issues, biography, or endorsements, and save your choices to use when you vote by mail or in the voting booth. You can even request your absentee ballot or make a plan to vote early or on Election Day. This election matters. Make sure you have a plan to vote and stay informed. You can go to ballotready.org and enter your address to make a plan to vote and vote informed.
Thank you for listening to Run Lift Mom. This show